The neon lights of The Void blurred into streaks of pink and blue through Maya's tears. Just 2 hours ago, she had walked in on Liam with someone else. Now she was on a crowded dance floor, her body moving to a beat she couldn't hear, sobbing openly while strangers bumped against her. From the mahogany shadows of the VIP bar, Silas watched. He didn't care for the music or the overpriced gin. He was transfixed by the raw, chaotic grief radiating from the girl in the center of the room. He set his glass down, moved through the crowd like a predator, and stopped inches from her. "I want you," he said, his voice cutting through the bass. Maya looked up, blinded by heartache and a sudden, reckless need to be someone else. "Okay," she whispered. That night in his penthouse suite was a blur of silk sheets and sharp realizations. Despite her trembling hands and the quiet revelation of her virginity, she didn't stop. She wanted to drown out the memory of Liam with the intensity of a stranger. But when the sun hit the glass walls the next morning, reality felt like cold lead. Horrified by her own impulsivity, Maya fled before he even woke up, leaving no name and no way to be found. 3 months later. The morning sickness had become a routine, much like the 6 a.m. shifts at the Golden Bean, a bustling corner cafe famous for its lavender lattes. Maya's apron was starting to feel tight. She had decided to keep the baby, a tiny light born from her darkest night. She was tired and broke, but for the first time, she was doing something for herself. The bell above the door chimed. Maya didn't look up from the espresso machine. "Be with you in a second." "I've been looking for you for 92 days. The voice made her drop the portafilter. It was him. But he wasn't in a rumpled suit anymore. He looked like the titan the financial news always whispered about. Silas stepped forward, his eyes immediately dropping to the slight curve of her stomach. The air in the cafe turned electric. "Is it mine?" he asked, his voice low and unwavering. "It doesn't matter," Maya stammered, backing into the counter. "I'm fine on my own. I don't need—" "I have billions of dollars, Maya, and more power than I know what to do with," Silas interrupted, stepping into her space, his gaze softening with a terrifying intensity. "But I've spent every cent of that power trying to find the girl who walked out of my bed. Now that I found you, and him, I'm not letting go. You'll never have to pour another cup of coffee again unless you want to." He reached out, his hand hovering just inches from her cheek. "I'm not Liam. I don't lose what's mine."